A rare bomber plane used to train Army pilots during World War II sits right here in Columbia. News 19's Julia Kaufman tells us why volunteers are working to restore it after all these years.
Most hangars at the Jim Hamilton L.B. Owens Airport hold personal airplanes, but this one has a lot more in store.
We actually were able to get the airport to agree to rent us this larger hangar, and we brought it in here and started working on it, and you'll be able to see in a little bit, it looks like it's flight ready.
It's a B-25C bomber plane from World War II.
This actual plane was used here at Columbia.
Okay.
And we've had people come through here to go like, yep, I worked on this plane in 1942.
With the help of volunteers, Kenneth Berry, president of the SC Historic Aviation Foundation, has been fixing up the B-25 over the last 8 years.
All this metal, this has been reformed a couple times. All this front end, we've redone the whole thing.
This plane, once on the bottom of Lake Greenwood, is now on its way to looking like it did when it was first built in 1942.
Yeah, and you still find all the mud and everything up there. You still have to brush it out.
It was used for Army pilot training in South Carolina. Barry says one day an instructor was showing cadets how to fly low over water.
And all of a sudden, boom, one of the propellers, the left propeller hits the water. Well, when propellers hit anything, it's bad. So anyway, propeller hits the water. The only option then is to kill the power and then do what you call a ditch.
39 years later, the plane was pulled from Lake Greenwood. Now, volunteers like Dale Lyon are repairing a part of history, one piece of metal at a time.
I rebuilt the back wall of the bomb bay.
The plane can't fly, but they're building it out completely, from the tires to the cockpit.
There was no instrument panel, there was nothing, it was just a shell when we got it.
Barry's goal is to soon create an aviation museum around the B-25 and other artifacts they've collected. If you'd like to see their hangar yourself, the foundation hosts an open house the second Saturday of every month. In Columbia, Julia Kaufman, News 19, WLTX.